Okay, hello everybody. This is Ryan Smith. I'm with the Professional Development Department here in Round Rock ISD. And we want to do a quick debrief on our Texas State Teacher Fellow Saturday Seminar, which happened on February 6th at 3 of our campuses here in Round Rock. We want to learn a little bit more also about the Texas State Teacher Fellow Program and that partnership that we have with Texas State that supports teachers in their first year in the classroom here in Round Rock. And I'm joined today by our two exchange teachers, Ms. Cynthia Griggs and Keli Soliz, who spend their day supporting those teachers. We have 6 currently in Round Rock ISD. We have 3 at Union Hill, 2 at Elsa England, and 1 at Patsy Summer. And I just want to take a few minutes to kind of hear from our exchange teachers on what a typical day looks like for them, for our teacher fellows, and then hear kind of a little bit about what our new teachers to our district, kind of what they learned throughout this year as a teacher fellow. So I'm going to turn it over to Cynthia first, who's at Union Hill. And I want her just to kind of tell us how she supports these new teachers, how she supports the campus, and she can take them there, kind of take us through a day in the life of an exchange teacher.
Sure. Well, good morning. My name is Cynthia Griggs. I apologize. I'm in the library in kindergarten, just walked in. But our day begins about 7:15. I go in, I check in with each of the teachers and make sure that all their needs are met as far as planning and materials for the day. And then I'll go to my office, check over things to make sure that on my side, if there's specific things that I want to support them in, like thinking ahead. And then I spend about 2 hours with each teacher fellow. Usually the day before we will have talked through their plans, and so I'll know specifically what I'll be looking for as they're teaching, and then I'll just sit with the kids while they're teaching and kind of observe what they're doing and to make sure that everything that we talked about, that they're hitting those components. And then if we specified the day before that they want like a model of a lesson in a specific area, then I'll step in and kind of co-teach with them. And then from there, they'll go into whatever, so if it's like writing or reading, they'll go through the workshop, and then if they're pulling groups, I'm also sitting with kids and helping with conferring and monitoring notes and things of that nature, or if they need like a lesson model, I'll do that as well too. And then I try and rotate my schedule so I get to see them in every subject area throughout each week or throughout the month. And so then I'll do that for each teacher, and then at the end of the day I'll go back and kind of debrief with them to see if there are specific things that they want to work on so that we can plan ahead for the next day. And so then it just repeats. So they usually have a subject area that they want to focus on specifically, then we'll get good with that subject and then we'll move on to another one, so that every subject is covered and they're meeting the expectations around Rock.
Oh, very good. So it sounds like there's a lot of really daily in-class support as well as outside of class planning for you know, maybe changing direction based on some data that they've received from their students, and then also planning ahead.
Yes.
Very good.
And also, we have other coaches on campus, so we'll meet together on Thursdays usually and talk about what we're doing with each of the teachers that we're supporting, so that it kind of looks similar in the classrooms.
Excellent. Excellent. Sounds like it's a fun and exciting day. I'm sure every day is a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So thank you, Cynthia. And also we want to just talk briefly about the support and the learning that these teacher fellows are experiencing as part of the program with Texas State. You know, they're also earning a master's degree during this year. I believe that's in curriculum, but Keli can kind of tell us a little bit more about that. And so Keli Soliz has been an exchange teacher with Texas State and Round Rock ISD for a few years now, so she knows the program inside and out. And she's going to just briefly tell us a little bit about kind of the learning that these teachers are getting outside of our district when they're working with their Texas State professors and their coworkers that are in other districts who also participate in this program. So Keli, go ahead and tell us a little bit about that.
All right, so this exciting program gives them 15 months to get a master's degree. So as a first-year teacher, they're working on that as well as getting their master's degree. And that program provides them research-based instructional practices that they can implement in their classrooms. So Cynthia and I do a lot of trying to help them implement and integrate that into what they're doing in their lesson plans through Round Rock ISD. The program also gives them an exchange teacher, Cynthia and I's position. So it's one mentor per 3 first-year teachers. And we support them day in and day out. They're guaranteed us at least 3 days a week. Sometimes we have to support and help with the Round Rock Texas State classes, so that's a possibility. But for sure 3 days a week. And then on Fridays, we meet and kind of have our faculty meetings off campus where we can support them with what assignments are coming up, just coaching in general, making sure that we're solid in our coaching and support for them. The program gives them a stipend, a very small stipend of $18,000, but their trade-off is that they are getting a master's degree that's paid for, along with tons of books and technology that supports them in their learning throughout the year.
Excellent. So it sounds like a great program, and I know it's been around for quite a few years. You know, as you talk to a lot of current elementary school principals in Round Rock and assistant principals and coaches, you'll be shocked at how many of them kind of got their start in teaching with this Texas State Teacher Fellow program. So I know it's very well respected. Whenever I bring it up on different campuses, there's always somebody that'll raise their hand and say, "Oh yeah, I was a teacher fellow or a former exchange teacher who's now either a principal or an instructional coach in a different capacity." So it's a great program, and we're hoping to have quite a few more teachers in it next year. And I want to thank Keli and Cynthia for taking some time. I know they're busy. They've got to get back to supporting their teachers. So we're going to let them go, and hope that if you have any questions at all about the program, you can reach out to either of them, reach out to us here in the Professional Development Department, and we will get those questions answered.
Absolutely.
So thank you, everybody, very much, and have a great day.
Thank you.